Welcome back to Ormonay. But what I've been noticing out here is all the really interesting fungus and mushrooms and lichens and molds. And so I just wanted to make a special presentation and let y'all see those because they're just so cool and they're very temporary. So come on along and we'll go look at some slime mold. That sounds good. There's actually two different species growing on this stump. But this is just so pretty looking. I have no idea what type it is, but it's beautiful. You're going to see an up close view of it. And then on the other side of the stump, I know these are a type of lichen. They're kind of like dinner plate lichen. And I think these are the adult version. I'll show you some babies, unless it's a whole different species. But these are pretty neat. They look like pancakes. And I've seen these in several different colors. So I don't know how varied the species are. But I know that these are two different types of fungus and lichen on the same stump. Let's go look at some more. Like I said, I'm always trying to get firewood too. I'll let this sit. Oh, this piece I just kicked off of there. That'll dry out a little bit. I'll come back later and get it. Let's go back to the slime mold hunt. Here's some little tiny cornflake looking lichen. I'm sure the deer eat these. Have no idea what they are. I'm not eating them. I'm not touching them. But this is an old diseased tree that's fallen down. I believe that's just some good old-fashioned moss, and it is not on the north side of the tree, but it is right here at the bottom of an acorn tree. These things are so cool looking. There's millions of them. If somebody was hungry, they could come out here and eat a lot of protein off all these nuts. There's walnuts, acorns, there's all kinds of nut trees out here. Alright, so here we go with some more lichen. Here's this may be some of the same type of species that we saw down in the valley. It's really interesting. And I think what they do if they're left undisturbed, they form like giant dinner plate like looking things. I believe that is something a raccoon left behind. Some more of those cornflake looking things. They trippy looking. Now here's some of the little tiny baby ones. I don't know what these are. What is funky looking underneath there, is it not? Alright. Let's move on and go look at some more. The sun's actually coming out. Yay! Okay. And then here's another type. Oop, let me get that into focus more. Alright. And then here's another type. A really tiny looking little bulbous little cashew inflated looking little type of lichen. I know nothing about these things. For all I know, I'm looking at all the same species, but this branch is covered and they're really tiny. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the little mushroom show and the lichen and the slime mold movie. But I have officially got me a full load of firewood and I'm ready to head back. Oof. Stabbing me in the gut. So we'll see you real soon. And after 4 or 5 days of cloudy skies and rain, the sun finally popped out. And look, they rolled out the red carpet for me to turns into the green carpet, but that looks so cool. We'll be back on the water kayaking real soon.